This is just Bob Bowman, and I'm coming at you with another video. And the topic of this video is learning how to accept things for how they are. Now, a few days ago, I was struggling and I was going through a bout of depression about certain things that was going on in my life, and I don't want to go into too many details about that. But I reached out to a gentleman that I've became acquainted with on YouTube, and I listen to his live streams on YouTube. His name is DS1 Ross. His channel is Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and me and him we became cool. I've been on his panel before. I've messaged him on Instagram a few times. He's messaged me back a few times, and we've had discussions. And a few days ago, I had to reach out to somebody because I was really feeling down about certain things that was out of my control. And one thing that he told me, and it makes a lot of sense to me, especially now that I've had time to reflect on it, is that I have to accept things for how they are. And it's not like if I accept things for how they are, that it's not a possibility that it can change in the future. No, it's accepting it so it doesn't hurt me as much as it has been hurting me. And what do I mean? You know, like me, myself, I can say that dealing with being here by myself in my house and being lonely sometimes and knowing that I want better for my life. And it's the reason why I'm doing things the way that I'm doing it right now. And I've seen progress, even though it's not coming as fast as I would like it to come. But I do see progress in my life, is because I do honestly want to change, not for anybody else, but for myself mainly. Now, if I change for myself, then I can impact other people in a positive light. But currently, I'm in my own personal transition. And sometimes when you have to stand on your ground, stand on business, stand your ground, and do the things that you need to do, it can become very lonely. It can become very stressful, very depressing. Like I haven't had a massage in almost a year. And a part of me wants to get a massage so bad, but I know that I got to focus on other things in my life. Even though I'm going to the gym and I'm using that to relieve the stress, I do need a massage to kind of help relieve a lot of the tension in my body. And eventually I'm going to do that, but I know that I have to focus my attention on other things right now. If I was in a relationship with somebody, I wouldn't broadcast that online. And if I wasn't, so be it. I'm just not. Um, but we all are humans and we all have feelings and we all have urges and desires within us. And sometimes we cannot fulfill those urges and desires. And there have been times when I looked to other things that were negative to kind of help fill those voids. And I'm learning how not to do those things to fill the void. Yes, I hang out sometimes with people to help fill that void and have conversations with them, but I'm not excessively drinking anymore. Like I might have a few drinks here or there, but I'm not doing it as much as I used to. And I do my best to work out, exercise, be healthy. I do my best at my job, even though I've accepted that I cannot do everything that everybody wants me to do. I can only do the best that I can do. And it's tough because sometimes I feel as though I'm not doing good enough, but I have to stop beating myself and just having a knowing in my heart that I'm doing the best that I can, and if I make a mistake, I can always fix the mistake and move forward. And I'm learning how to have that mindset when it comes to work and when it comes to anything that I'm doing. And to say that it's easy, it's not. Like, I'm not chasing women or anything like that. I'm learning how to be still in the house. If I do get extremely bored, I will go out. I'm focusing on saving money and fixing the things that I do have currently so I can keep them nice and keep them maintained so it won't go into deterioration like it could if I don't do the things that I need to do. Um, and I have to accept that not everybody is happy for me. Not everybody is going to acknowledge the changes that I've made in my life. Not everybody is going to be pleased to see me doing things differently than how I was doing it because they were used to seeing me in a negative light. But why should I care about that? Because I have to accept myself for who I am first before anybody else can accept me for who I am. And although this journey is lonely, although this journey sometimes feels painful, I get weak sometimes. Sometimes I just want to have a warm body next to me, but I know that my mission in life is deeper than just those superficial needs because that's all it is superficial needs. I need to make sure that I'm healthy mentally, physically, spiritually. I need to make sure that I maintain my household. I need to make sure that I'm able to stand on my own 2 feet independently. And then when the time is right, I may have that opportunity to become interdependent. But I have to do the work. And the work isn't easy. It wasn't easy for me to get to this point. It was very hard. And I don't want to talk about everything that I had to do, but I had to do a lot of things to get to this point. A lot of things that I didn't want to do. But that's part of sacrificing to get to the next level. And I know I got to keep on sacrificing to move ahead and forward in life. And I know while I'm doing this and while I'm sacrificing and while I'm doing what I need to do, there are going to be individuals that are not going to like the progress that I'm making because they see me in a negative light. They see me as beneath them, but it's nothing that I can do about it. I just have to accept that that's a part of this life that I'm living. And I'm not going to say that it's easy because, like I said in my last video, my feelings get hurt off of that. But I accept the fact that nobody cares that my feelings get hurt off of that. The only thing they care about is finding amusement from me being hurt. And that's the life in the world that we live in. And it can be ugly. It's an ugly truth, but it's the truth. And one thing that I had to do was just to learn to accept that truth, learn to accept myself for who I am, do the best that I can, and just keep moving forward until the Most High calls me home. There's nothing else that I can do at this point. But with that being said, this is just Bob Bowman. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out.